You don't have a sleep problem, you have a thinking problem. Every night your brain turns small things into big ones, and you don't know how to turn it off. It's late, the room is quiet, but your mind refuses to slow down. The more silent everything becomes, the louder your thoughts feel. You go back to that one sentence you said and start wondering if it sounded wrong. Even small details suddenly feel important. You remember their pose, their tone, their expression. Your brain tries to decode it as if it hides something negative. You scroll through your phone and everyone seems ahead. Their progress makes your journey feel slower than it really is. A minor mistake becomes a worst-case scenario in seconds. Your imagination builds a future that hasn't happened. You tell yourself that thinking more will prevent mistakes. It feels responsible, like you're staying prepared. Instead of protecting you, it drains your energy. You feel tired even when nothing physically happened. The same thoughts return in different forms. You try to solve them, but they keep circling back without giving you relief. It feels like you're preparing or being responsible, but thinking more doesn't always mean you're actually making progress. While you stay trapped in analysis, your peace slowly fades. Your mind stays busy, but your heart feels restless. This isn't happening because you're too smart or too deep. Overthinking is rarely about intelligence at all. At the core of it, there is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of losing control. Your brain believes that if you think enough, you can predict enough. And if you can predict enough, nothing will hurt you. Life doesn't offer guarantees or certainty, and that unpredictability makes your mind uncomfortable. It feels like you're steering your future with every thought, but most of the time you're only exhausting yourself. One small worry triggers tension in your body. That tension creates more thoughts, and the cycle quickly feeds itself. Just because your mind says something, you treat it like a fact. You rarely question whether it's actually realistic. A thought is not a prediction or a guarantee. It's simply a mental event passing through your awareness. Your imagination often exaggerates danger. Many of the scenarios you fear never become reality. Right now, in this exact moment, nothing catastrophic is happening. Your body is reacting to a story, not a real threat. Beneath dozens of thoughts, there is usually one core fear driving everything. When you find it, the noise starts to fade. When you clearly name what you're afraid of, it becomes less abstract. It feels smaller and more manageable. Pause and ask for evidence. Is this based on proof, or is it just your mind trying to fill in missing information? Not every thought deserves your attention. You can notice it without arguing, without solving, and without reacting. You don't need to solve your entire future tonight. You only need enough clarity for the next small action. Trying to control every outcome feels safe, but it creates tension. Real peace often comes from letting go. The voice in your head is not your identity. You are the observer of those thoughts, not the noise itself. When your mind slows down, clarity appears naturally. You don't force it, you allow it. Calm is not something you're born with. It's something you build through small, repeated choices. Your brain learned this pattern over time, and anything learned can be unlearned. There is nothing wrong with you. Your mind was only trying to protect you the best way it knew how. When the thoughts return tonight, you can notice them and choose not to chase them. You will never control every possibility, and you don't need to in order to move forward. Progress doesn't require perfect clarity. It only requires one steady step at a time. You can let the thought pass, breathe, and finally allow yourself to rest.